Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 12th day of September, 9th day of Elul. Here we go. Today we do the question of whether you can have a boy who just turned bar mitzvah a couple of weeks or months ago, can he blow the shofar for the entire shul? He blows the shofar very well. He's a man, so it seems like no problem. It's actually a problem, so stay tuned. Here's how it works. You see, when a boy turns 13, nobody really ended up examining him to know whether he has really hit manhood, and we're not really experts at making that examination, so we can't know for certain that every boy who turns bar mitzvah is really a man. We just follow the assumption that the Gemara tells us to follow, which is that we assume that most boys who have hit the age of 13 have changed into a man. But because it's an assumption, it's only safe to let a boy lead rabbinically required things. Like rabbinically, you need to be a man to read the Torah, so bar mitzvah boy will qualify. Rabbinically, you need to be a man to be the chazan for the shul, so bar mitzvah boy will qualify. Rabbinically, you need to be a man in order to lead benching. Although benching is a biblical command, but leading it with the zimun, rabbasayin of arech part, that is only a rabbinic requirement for that person to be a man. Okay, therefore, the bar mitzvah age boys have no problem leading all those things. When you get into biblical commands, like the biblical command to blow a shofar on Rosh Hashanah, or the biblical command to read the portion about Amalek on to eradicate Amalek's memory, and we do that on the Shabbos right before Purim, those kinds of things are biblical commands. And that assumption that we make that the boy is a man is like a little too shaky to rely on to have that boy blow the shofar for the whole shul, which is a biblical command. So in short, having a young man be the shofar blower for the whole shul is questionable, just like it's questionable to have a boy read Parsha Zachar for the whole congregation on the Shabbos right before Purim. Although you may have seen it done, it's questionable according to some rabbis. So you have to wait when a boy turns 13 before he's a shofar blower. If you want to ask me until what age, wow, that rabbis debate. Some say like wait all the way till he's 15 or 18 when you could be more and more certainly positive. You'd have to speak to the rabbi about someone who's 14, 15, 16, or 17 who wants to blow shofar for the shul. The rabbi may allow it, but you're treading on this question, and that's why we're not anxious to have a young 13-year-old boy who just turned bar mitzvah be the shofar blower for the whole shul, even if he blows the shofar really amazingly. If you're in a far-flung community where nobody could blow the shofar well, and the only person is good at it is a 13-year-old boy, so speak to a competent rabbi about what to do in that situation, because it's still questionable, and somebody would have to look into what to do in that particular situation. Hope it won't happen in your community. Those are the specifics on that. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.